Hello and welcome in, everyone. Today I'm going to cover what's available in Wyrd's monthly tribe subscription for the current month of March. I'm a little bit later than I planned on this, but better late than never, right? Since this is the first video I'm making on this, I'm also going to cover what's in the welcome pack, which you get regardless of which month you first subscribe. I'm not going to go super in-depth into any of the models here, but I do want to give you a general sense of what they do and why you'd want to use them. So let's start with the welcome pack. This gives you a PDF copy of the rules, a copy of the 5 tokens for printing out, and all the different bases and plug base options you need to play the game. It also has 2 pieces of terrain, one being this nice little Zen garden, and the other being this cool portal altar. With the support pieces out of the way, let's talk about the actual minis you get. The welcome pack gives you 5 minis for free. That's 1 dual allegiance commander, Casa Okoye, as well as the adjuncts for the first 4 allegiances. Casa Okoye is playable in both Abyssinia and the King's Empire as a commander, and she's focused entirely on one thing. She's all about making Titans stronger. Literally everything on her card is all about Titans other than her gun. She can make them attack more and repair them mid-turn to make sure they're always a threat. If you want to use a bunch of Titans, then Cass is a commander you really want to look at. As far as the 4 adjuncts go, all of them replace a model in a squad's fire team and have ways of soaking up extra damage when they die. None of them have a ton of rules to go over since they're all just add-ons into another squad. Abyssinia's adjunct is the Abyssinian Engineer. They come with a heavy-hitting gun that let you draw a card when they're killed. King's Empire's is the Sharpshooter, which makes his fire team more likely to hit, as well as having a long-range gun. Gibbering Hordes' is the Morphling, which is the weirdest of them all. This can copy any friendly non-commander squad's action, making its unit very flexible. Lastly, the Cult of the Burning Man's is the Raving Madman, who prevents its unit's shaken tokens from being used by the enemy, and gets a short-range magic attack to use them to do damage instead. Alright, so that's it for the welcome pack. Now on to the March release, and this is a lot beefier. This pack gives you the 3 Kingdoms' Allegiance box, as well as 2 more commanders and 2 model variants of a solo. Starting off with the 3 Kingdoms' Allegiance box, this has the commander Ma Zhongwei and his squads of ninjas and samurai. Ma Zhongwei is a fast melee support, giving a lot of script for high-ranking units. He has great mobility and several ways to put inspired tokens and other accuracy buffs onto nearby squads. He is also solid in melee with a way to deal auto hits, which is always great versus high defense enemies. His first squad is ninjas, which are pretty low cost but only come in with 2 fire teams. They're very mobile, great at scoring operations, and are a huge pain for your enemies to kill. The other squad, samurai, are basically the opposite. They're a highly efficient murder machine, especially good against high armor opponents, and just flat out cannot be given negative tokens to weaken them. All combined, this box is brutal, with the ninjas able to harass and score distant points, while Ma Zhongwei and his samurai advance forward as a terrifying ball of murder. The last 3 Kingdoms model is one they share with the King's Empire, the dual allegiance commander Rayo Edwards. He is another highly mobile piece, zipping around the board with his pistols, harassing the enemy. His big trips are his ability to scavenge from your discard pile and make a copy of an enemy stratagem using their best tricks against them. Moving on from the 3 Kingdoms, we have a dual allegiance commander Kabatora, who is shared between the Gibbering Hordes and the Cabone. As you'd imagine from a turtle demon, he's slow and extremely tanky. He makes it harder to kill any allies near him as long as the enemy can see him too, and can reinforce an ally and also remove a negative token from them at the same time for great efficiency. As with any Cabone commander, he is a summoner, and his personal summons are Papa Akaname and Armored Whelks. It's perfect then that the other Cabone unit in this pack is the Papa Akaname. This is a low-cost solo with one job: make your opponent's life miserable. They do this by pulsing out hits to enemies every time they take a hit, whether the Papa took damage or not. This makes them incredible summons to plop right down where it'd be the biggest hassle for your opponent. Finally, the last mini in this pack is the Gibbering Hordes' brand new model, Midnight Ma. I've already covered this in a previous video, but just to reiterate, this is a low-cost solo model who also is a squad 1, so you can bring it back with endless numbers. It's a highly mobile piece, and it can bring small squads along for the ride too, letting you reposition stuff outside of their activations. Alright, and with that we've covered everything in the pack. Everything here definitely has a place in their own allegiances. It's especially good value for 3 Kingdoms players as you're getting your whole allegiance box in this. With that, we're done for today. Next up I'm going to do a similar video just covering the April releases. Until then, happy gaming everyone!